What's up, guys? It's DGL Bowser coming back from another playthrough. This time we are doing Sonic the Hedgehog 3. We're going to go ahead and get started. I am sorry for the small video quality, but I can't stretch it to where I can see it real good big. And if I put full screen, it doesn't, I can't capture the whole video. But I'll do it like this and see how it comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and start me a new game here. It maybe starting out bright right there, but it gets better. But yeah, I always played this game as a kid. Was pretty much raised on it. I got a friend that wanted to see it, so I figured, well, why not? I used to go down to school with them, and we used to play down there here and there. They let us play certain games as long as they weren't too graphic or bad. It was real big Christian school, which wasn't bad at all, or nothing. But just they let us play certain games, so that was about it. But anyway, yeah, I was mostly raised on this game. This and Mario. Love them both. Both great games. And by the way, Aaron, you'll be watching this soon. Doing this for you, bud. But this is one game I can actually run through and just beast on. I always loved it. Played it since I was a kid. Didn't used to always be able to do these bonus levels. I'd always get mixed up in this part right here. Instead of turning left, I would turn right. Screw myself up. But, as you can see, I'm doing pretty good. I don't like to brag on myself, but this is one game I will brag on myself. I am the man at Sonic. And maybe other players out there too say they're the man as well. And I'd say go for it. Everyone's just as good, you know? But yeah. Always love this game. It used to be a time where I didn't used to be able to do these bonus levels. They were so crazy. But just pausing to check for time. I'm at 2 minutes, so I'm good. But as you can see, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this all in one run. So if it happens to cut off, I'll check and may have to do it in episodes. But always loved it. Didn't used to be able to do these levels at all. They do get harder as you go. Always figured that out. I wouldn't guarantee going on perfect for every bonus level, but if you want the more point score, then do it. That's basically what I'm doing it for. But once again, yeah, I do apologize for the low video quality, low video frame, whatever you might want to say for it. Ah, stop missing, Sonic. There we go. About time. It's always my favorite part of the game. Invincibility. Get back up there, you're so stupid. You don't really have to worry about hitting them. I always like to, because the stage is over right there. Another checkpoint. More rings. Ah. Go through here. Right above here, we have another bonus level. Get in there. Second one, and we'll beast through it just like it did the last one. Guess I'll try for a perfect, but I may just save on time. I'm not gonna worry about a perfect. Like I said, if you absolutely want the perfect, go for it. It's more, more of a score counter. So, you know, it's really all about score if you want to get perfect. That's about it. Yeah, like, and if you go for perfect, you get an extra life for the 50 rings. Plus, if you go for perfect, it's just as perfect. You get a extra life or continue, I believe, after 50 rings. Which, aw, man, I got to talking, and I forgot I was supposed to leave that part for last. Dang it. Oh well. We can come back to it. It'll be open up again in another level, which ain't too much of a terrible loss. Woohoo! I always liked the electric shield. As you can tell, it pulls rings towards you. That was always the thing I loved the best about it, was that one right there. But the only thing is, you don't get protected by fire from it, which is very handy in some of these bosses, as you can tell. Come on, let that fall, which works. Like I was going to say, if you hit it so many times, you can get power-up screens from it. Don't remember how many times you have to hit it, but if you hit it a certain amount of times, you can get a power-up to you from it. Like I said, you get monocells pretty frequent in levels as long as you know where they're at. And I know, Aaron, you love Sonic, and I know you know much about it as I do. Like I said, I'm not going to really aim for perfect this time around. I just want to do a playthrough, because I'm not sure on how much time I'm limited on this camera on my phone. But this one ain't too bad. It's one of the easier ones. But if you wanted to do perfect for this one, you actually have to backtrack, which can be dangerous, because if you miss a jump and hit a red sphere, it's all over, which really sucks, because I've hit numerous red ones and lost I don't know how many of these. But as you see, the screen likes to get faster as you get closer to the end of a bonus level. I used to hate that so much. I used to get to where my dad used to buy me the turbo controllers, and what I would do, I would get the turbo and turn on the slow motion, where it would, rapidly pause the game or whatever. Pardon me. And I would go through it slow, because I didn't like it going fast. But as I got older, it was just another thing. I got so good at fast-paced games, I didn't really bother me any. But like I said, I always beast moded at this game. And I'm sure you guys already knew, the bubble lets you breathe for an infinite amount of time underwater. It always seems like almost any game you play of these, you had shields that had their certain quirks. Lightning pretty much just attracted rings to your character, which is really the only purpose, because I really don't know of any other purpose that it served. I haven't playing this game for these 23 years. I haven't met anything that it protects you from. I think the only boss that I think that it might protect you from is on Carnival Night, where you fight Robotnik, and actually has the electric vehicle or whatever he uses. But I really haven't actually tried, because usually by then I already have Supersonic, and around that time of the game, I'm already beasting through it so much, I really had no need for any shields. Get back up there, Sonic. I'm gonna go in here. Like I said, I think each level of the game has at least 3 of them in it. 2 to 3 bonus rings. You're lucky if you find 4. I think Carnival Night actually has 4 or 5 of them. Because I know when I would play at Supersonic, I don't know how many I run into and getting Ow! Fruit. I hate this. Sorry guys, usually I ain't this suckish at it. Apparently today I am. Whatever. always time these. Bubble shield, like I said, just an infinite amount of breathing time under the water. Pardon me. As a kid, I hated this part because if you didn't run, see how Tails doing. I don't know why, but he was never able to keep up with you. I guess when they made this game, they didn't really give that much detail into Tails in these ones. As in the new one for Xbox where they remade it, which I love, by the way. A little hard, but I enjoyed it very well. They did a very wonderful job at remaking them. I loved them. Except the bonus levels they made on there are hard as heck. Like on the Sonic 1 remake. It was just, the bonus levels were just like Sonic 1 bonus levels. But the quirk of it, you actually had to rotate your screen with the right analog stick as you're falling to maneuver yourself around the corners faster. And I'm at the last emerald, and down right before you grab it, you have barely a second to get to it, and you have to actually rotate your screen to make you fall quicker in a certain direction to get to that goal quicker, which sucks because I get there within a second to spare and I missed it still. I can get right to it and fall into the famous red zone for the exit. I always hated that. I didn't want to jump, Sonic. You messed up my groove, man. Yeah, it's pretty good to grab any ring you're able to. Grab a bubble shield. If you don't, you're pretty much screwed. Just don't get hit. And most of any shield deflects projectiles, which is very handy for some bosses. I never get all these bonus zones on Beast Mode and Super Sonic, but apparently I'm having a bad day for bonus zones right now. And if you can't reach the spring, don't worry about it. You still get enough speed to run through here. I love doing that part. Huh? Okay, that's weird. Oh well. Ah, stop bouncing, Sonic. Oh, what the heck? You're not supposed to get me with a shield on, stupid. Eh, you suck. Whatever. Ain't a big deal. Just don't fall on any spikes. And that's one thing I do like about Tails. You can actually kill your enemies with them. The only thing I thought that did suck was that he can't bust boxes for you. There's so many spots that were be so much easier if he was able to bust boxes for you. It would really help out a lot. Through here, another bonus zone. So the ones I'm gonna have to remake to make up on are the one dark level, that one, and the one before that I failed. So you want to be extra careful, like I said before. You have bumper balls, and you have red balls. Okay, let me rephrase that. Bumper spheres and red spheres. The other way didn't sound too right at all. I always hit the bare boundary ones in a square. Gets rid of the ones in the middle. You can do it the other way and get them all, but you risk the chance of running into the red spheres. Take it back to the left. I've already been here. I got 9 left. Trying to figure out where that one is. I always have a problem with these ones. It's always, oh, there it is. There it is. So I think that gives me 3 now, and I'm at 15 minutes. I guess I'll see how long it takes me to beat it. You can get the emeralds. Yeah, I hate this part. That's the only part I hate. You jump at the wrong time, you really mess yourself up. This boss is a little tricky. He ain't too hard. But you can actually hit him right there if you do your jump flash. Both times. Jump. Right there. If you don't, you will lose rings. Ah, as so. But the more times you hit him there in the beginning, the less of a chance of you drown in the water. Yeah, Aaron, I figured to get this on there since you requested it. Let's see how long it takes to post it. Don't want to. No. That's one thing you gotta be careful too. You hit that, you send yourself back, which really screws you up. Real bad. Because you have a wall to the left that's continuously moving. If you're not careful, it will squash you. Like a bug. This level wasn't really too hard. It's all just really a water level. The only thing you really needed to worry about was drowning if you got stuck in water all the time. These little things right there really helps you out. Watch out for the flying enemies. And be careful jumping at him. If you jump the wrong time, he will snag you with his spike missile, which can be a pain in the neck at times. You need to go all the way up. This one. But I know I don't need to really give much of an explanation about everything, but of course it's a playthrough, and I want to talk about a few things when I see them. Hold down to get more speed. I don't think, no bonus level yet. One of these spots in this bottom part actually leads to a bonus level, and that's what I'm actually looking for at this moment in time. This part, jump and hit it. If you don't, you're just jumping on him and messes you on that ramp. Here we go. I think this is my spot. Oh, man. And if you don't get it, it's not really hard to just go back down, do it again, and jump up again. See? I'm thinking this is the one I need, but it may not be. I think it just leads me up to another spot. Yeah. Which ain't too bad. I love that part right there. Now, okay, here we go. I think this next area is where I need to be at. Oh, man. Sounds on a pain spree today or something. Sorry, guys. I ain't usually that suckish at this game. I'm usually on top of my game with this thing. But apparently not today. Hold down. Like I say, it gives you more speed than running, because as you can see, you can't run underwater. Stay in one spot. Oh, dang it. I hate those things. If it doesn't work, go back down the ramp. Come back up it, whatever. Come back down it. And get just enough speed again. Make sure you... these things are always a pain in the neck. You gotta make sure you hit them just right, because if you don't, you miss them all together. But what I'm aiming for is that top one to the right. I need to get on top of it. There we go. Right up here. Of course not. Miss it. There we go. Another bonus level. Don't make it too hard. As long as you're real good at timing your jumps, because before you can get all the big rings like this one, these ones. Okay. was weird. The screensaver just went off. That's just lovely. As you can see, you're gonna fill in these 4 blocks before you can fill in all your big squares like these. Because you're going through the big rings quicker than you are the small ones. Which means I'm going to have to take a right. And then we have another big one. Apparently playing this game doesn't count as activity for the computer to not go into screensaver mode. Which was fantastic. Almost cost myself the bonus level. Sucks. Like I said, jump. Got another 2. But I think I'm down to where I've only got the 4 squares to go. The 2x2s. Over there. This way. Pardon me. Of course not. The only thing I hate about this one, you can get turned around and you're not my bad. Which I think these may be the last ones. Jump. Jump. Go ahead and switch into the next lane. 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, shoot. I missed 2. Oh, there they are. See, like I said, that one's a little easier to get turned around in. And I guess this one's might take a while to download, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. And I want to send a shout out to my friend Roger Cooper. It's probably a little unorthodox of a game to put on a playthrough, but I put on Facebook I wanted requests of which one they wanted to be done, so this is one of them being done. I'm actually towards the end of this level. Here he comes. I'm going up just a little bit. Not too far, that way don't overpower my voice. Checkpoint, and of course, if you have Sonic and Knuckles attached, that actually, with the 36 rings that I have, that would have actually given me a mini bonus ring, which would probably have been which was the only one on this one, would be the gumball machine. And if you time these right, you can. And there we go. Sometimes you gotta be careful doing that, because if you time it the wrong way, I don't know why, for some gosh known reason, if you time the boss part wrong, and you walk in the water or something, the boss doesn't appear. Then, if you beat the boss, and you time it the wrong way, and jumping in the water or something, you time it wrong, you don't get the pedestal to get out of the level, and you're stuck in that part of the level, and you have to reset the game. I've never known why it happens, but I've had it happen countless times. No idea why. Just know it does. Like I said, neat little thing, which is the electric, and we got another bonus. This one, to me, was the hardest one of them all. It's like you have these ones right here. And there's like one certain amount of blue spheres that somehow I would miss. And it took me forever to try and find them. But, of course, this is actually technically supposed to be the last stage of all your bonus levels. And that's why it can be so hard. But you'll find yourself looking around a lot on this one, trying to figure out where you need to be at. You can do this, here, turn around, tap on both. That's how you really take care of those small spots like that. But this one's all about looking around. No. See, that's what I hate about it. I'm going to have to go around. If it had been another spot, a smaller spot, I could jump through the bumper one and then hit the inner square that you just seen. And then just hit that way, but that one was out further. Okay, much easier than last time. And I believe that is number 4? No, 5. Okay, 5. I got 2 more to go. But originally that's supposed to be 7. But since I missed the two before, yeah. And like I said, I apologize because I'm usually on top of my game, especially with this one. Played this game so long, I thought I'd be so bad at it. Oh, dude. Oh, and I was just getting ready to say, careful how you roll through, because those things can squash you. And even if you're just catching it as it just goes up, I hate it. Always gets on my nerves. Just go down Sonic. It would somehow catch me at the very edge when it's going up and still kill me. I always hated that. It's a very big pain in the butt. And then those things are too. Run. But usually, if you're pretty good at the bonus levels, you can have all but one emerald left to get. And the last one you get would be in your Carnival Night. I really don't think there's any more in this level. The only way you could get them if they was with if you have Sonic and Knuckles attached. And that's about it. Always ride these things around. Sometimes they do lead to special zones. Same with this one. There's spikes, which goes back down to where it was at before. I like doing this. Cool. It's funny seeing him just pop up like he's walking in the air. They call that the Skywalker glitch. And yes, believe it or not, games like these do have glitches. It's either, oh no, I always hit them when the spikes are withdrawn. Sucks if you don't. Always press in the opposite direction if you want to slow down with these. Always, like I said, watch how you go on them. Oh, man. Like I said, I'm not perfect at this game. But there are times that I can mess up. Like I could have messed up right there. And I did. Figures. You got one right here. Yeah, like I said. There's one more. I think there's maybe one more after this that you could get if you have Sonic and Knuckles attached. But I can't believe I messed up on this one in the first round. Very spot that if you want to get perfect, should be the last spot you do in the game. And if you do it the last part of it, then yeah, that part right there. That is the spot you want to leave for last part. Dang it. Talking and I messed up. Which is fine, because I still got them all. But like I told you before, if you do them that way, you have a high risk of losing the bonus round, which really sucks. Let's see, I'm trying to remember where I came from. I guess I'm a little bit this way. Corner piece. There we go. Always hit the outer ring. Gives you a ring set, and now I'm back here. Like you see, just finish this whole round. You don't even have to turn. That's why you save that one for the last, and it guarantees you won't lose it. As you can see, I've got one more, which was always to me the hardest one of the bonus rounds. Because you get that one spot where you gotta jump between the bumper spheres. If you missed just one, it screwed you up big time. Get down. I don't want to go up there. I love how it just goes its own way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Tails. Sorry. I tend to sing here and there. Oof. Scared myself out to death there. See, times it won't squish you. If it hits you just the right way, amazingly. You hit spikes the right way, it don't kill you. Shouldn't want to hit spikes at all. Sometimes it'll just cause you to lose rings, and then sometimes it'll crush your life out of you. Alright, get back. Up there. Oh, being an idiot. Flame, which protection from fires. Oh, how in the world did I do that? I'm actually disappointed in myself now. But yeah, that really protects from fire and lets you dash across the screen. Watch out for your bomb spikes. And then, oh, look. Oh, I'll just put that as an example. That's what happens if you get by the bomb spikes. Watch out for the spikes. And then watch out for him. You got him. And so far, it's been 30 minutes. 30 minutes for, let's see. 30 minutes to get here. Then I have Carnival Night, Ice Cap, and Launch Base. So I'm guessing probably in the next 20 minutes or so. So maybe an hour. Maybe it shouldn't be that long. But I think that's tops. In this one, he really got one boss, but he's kind of a teaser. He comes at certain points and messes up the map and causes it to crumble at certain spots. Here, you get Spin Dash, takes you through there. It was always a lovely little shortcut. Check your sides. Your special power-ups. Oh, I think I just seen a mouse run through the floor. Okay. Always check your little spots here and there, because sometimes they do have bonus rounds. And the key thing to play through this game is always look for your bonus rounds. Like that up there. Check up here. Nothing. Could be getting my last one. Let's go over here. As so. Hated that part, always as a kid. That was always the part that messed me up, was that one spot where you jump from blue sphere over the bumper spheres. It's always the spot that screwed me up. And that's back to saying where I was telling you earlier, I would have a turbo controller. It had slow motion and turbo, you know, turbo pressing buttons and stuff. I would turn slow motion on and do it that way. I would cheat. And actually touch up on that subject, cheating. Code for this game was at the title. Up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. And you had to do it all before Sonic appeared fully on the screen. If you didn't, it didn't work. It was all like within right at 10 seconds. And to push that code input within 10 seconds was hard. And I mean hard. Because you had 10 seconds to do it in. If you didn't get it, it didn't work. And you had to listen, of course, like all the Sonics, it had the ring chime. So, you know, if you didn't get it, didn't make the ring chime. If you made the ring chime, it means you got it. Like I said, always check your ring. Get all your rings you can. After you get all 7 emeralds, get every ring you can get. You always want to... Oh, shoot. Lost my shield. It's alright. Ah, dang! That sucks. I always hate that part. Now you get my rings up again. Oh well. Anyway, what I was catching up was, always try and get the most rings you can before you turn into Supersonic. Because if you just get 50, it ain't gonna last for that long. I would always get for like, at least, I would always aim for about 100. Because it gave me more capable of getting through the level with Supersonic than 50 would. But if you had the ring shield, which helped it better because you could do your zap jump. It would help you better at getting rings. Getting more rings. Or your fire, as long as it was a shield. As long as it was any kind of shield. That's great, I get rings. You're already fast anyway as Supersonic, which doesn't really helps out a lot. Got a pistol. I always love that music. Always have, always will. Their shield is pretty much pointless now. So as you can see, I'm down to 30 something rings. Which doesn't really matter all that much, because I'm almost done with this level. And this is where it starts moving up on you. You need to be careful on how you do it. If you miss one jump within a certain time, you're screwed. See? Just like that. But, you can always hit it. Now, Sonic and Knuckles attached with this, was always a big plus. Because you could get a mini bonus round for 20 rings. Which really helped, because that was the Tumbler Jack in the Box round, I guess it was called. Hit him as much as you can here, and then you only have to hit him once when you're flying. Which really helps out a lot. Come on, get up here, Tails. Get up here, get up here, get up here. Come on, come on, come on. See? Get them all down there. You only have to hit them up here. Which really helps out if you're a beginner at this game. It was always for me. I'd end up hitting him once down there and had to hit him like 6 more times up here, which sucked. Okay, I'm at 37 minutes. Okay, so that took about 7 minutes. So I'm guessing it takes about 7 minutes for each level. Which ain't too bad. I'm still doing pretty good on time. And here, I hated these ones. I will explain something about that here in a moment. But you want to be careful about double jumping, especially when you get into the 50 ring zone, because if you double jump, you get your supersonic. And it's kind of bad if you don't want supersonic just yet. I think there's an enemy over here, so I'm going to be careful as I go over here. No, nothing. Get up here. Get up there. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. Very well done, Sonic. Very well done. I may end up changing here a little bit. Oh, no, I'm not. Got my electric. That's all I need. Now that I have that, I attract every ring to me, which makes it a lot easier for getting... Don't want the flame. In all actuality, for rings, your electric shield is actually the best shield for you in the game. Because it'll pull every single ring to you that's within player's distance. Within your player's distance. And of course, once you have all emeralds, the big bonus rings, they give you 50 rings. Which I always thought was cool. Aw, man. I hate those slopes. That's alright. It's just quicker doing that way than it is the other way. Oh, man. Oh, well. Any shield is actually good. here. Get those. And of course, as you see, we have 234 rings, which is ultimately a good amount to have. Of course, it doesn't really matter because they're at the first end section of the game. And I don't think it really matters if you have it here or not. As long as you keep jumping on the top, I don't think it hurts you. Oh, that does. So we're going to go ahead and change. You just want it to be able to hit that guy. If he ain't open, it doesn't hurt him. But if you keep hitting him, it opens and then hurts him. Sorry. I was thinking of the word. But I used to be that boss, and there was one time I couldn't figure it out, and for some reason he wasn't being hurt. And all of a sudden, it just all my blocks were depleting because that screw attack kept depleting all my blocks because it crushes them. Ah, that can be a pain too. Ah, would you stop, Sonic? You're so annoying. Hit that. Those. Yeah. Shit. Sorry, pardon my French. It's a real pain in the donkey. Because them screensavers. Probably best going this way. Over here. More rings. Ah, dang. I mean, I guess it's close to the end, but here's something more than somewhere where you shouldn't. It's kind of gets you to a spot that you really didn't want to be at that moment in time. But it worked out because I'm getting more rings than I need for Supersonic. I'll jump on the spikes. So much with the biggest passion you can ever think of. Jump over that because it will squish you if you don't. Over here. Then you have a bonus ring over here. Now I'm at 150. And another lovely little scene. Full shield. Go up here, or you can go underneath it before it falls down on you. And for some reason, I never understood. It still shows. Sometimes it shows Tails' air timer. No idea why. And sometimes it scares me thinking it's mine, but it doesn't play the music. Which really scares me. Because I'll be sitting there, and I know I haven't been in the water that long. And all of a sudden, I see the timer pop up, and I'm like, oh no, I'm drowning, I can't get out. And it'll be right there at a certain part of the level where I can't get out of the water. It's part of the level. I have no way out yet. And, you know, the timer pop up, go through its thing, and it gets down to 1. I'm thinking it's my timer. And all of a sudden it hits 1 or it hits 0. And all of a sudden Tails dies. And as mean as it sounds, I'm at such relief. And I know, pick on Tails, how dare he. Don't you guys discriminate. But you guys know, you guys did it too. It was alright here once in a while, but Tails took the fall. Don't lie. You know you didn't. Okay, anyway, back to the game. This was always... It wasn't really, to me, a hard level. It was just long. Roll through there. Another checkpoint. I really don't see necessary of activating it, because I've always been so good at this game. Okay, here comes the part I was going to tell you about earlier. Come right up. Right here. For hours and hours and hours on hand, I would always, every time I would be ask my dad, I was like, can you help me with this spot? And because when I used to play it, I didn't know how to move it, so I was always having my dad, you know, take the second player, use Tails, and he was always taking Tails, you know, just timing his jumps right and making it move up and down. And for gosh, honest truth, I don't cuss all that much, guys. I'm not a big cusser. I cuss here and there, but I try not to. But anyway, let's see, I want to guess almost 20 years. Well, strike that. About 13 or 15. Let me get that straight. I was like 12 or 14. I finally seen my mama playing it and realized all you had to do was stand on that thing and press up and down on your D-pad. I was like, are you kidding me? After these 15 years that I played it, that's all you had to do. I was so... I wasn't ticked, but I was astonished that that's all you had to do to get past that spot of the level. I was always asking Dad when he wasn't working. I would be like, can you come help me with this part of the level? I can't get through this part. I gotta have you right here. And then, like, if he was out at work during the morning, so I wouldn't play it. Because I knew that one spot and that one level was keeping me from beating the game. So I'd have to wait for him to go home from work and, you know, sit down and play it. And I got to this level. And like, Dad, I need your help again. Never failed. And then when, like I said, when I turned, I think it was either 15 or 16, I watched my mama play it. Yes, my mama played games back then. And believe it or not, my papaw still plays games these days. He's more of the RPGs. But anyway, after seeing my mama play it, I've seen her doing it, using the D-pad. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All you had to do was press the D-pad up and down. And she's like, yeah? You didn't know that? I was like, nope. I was like, for 15 years, I've been playing this game, and I never knew that. I said, yeah, you can do it like that. Oh shoot, missed my platform. But a nice, decent amount of rings to, you know, actually be able to actually, you know, make it through a good level with Supersonic. It'd probably be right at 100, in the 100 range. Since I was right at like 98, I'm decent with that amount. Because once I get Supersonic activated, it's on, like Donkey Kong. And see, with him going so fast, I can get so many rings that really, it ain't no need to worry about him. See, he gets so many more rings throughout the level. Chat. Enjoy the ride. I like it on this one. When he ducks, he takes me like football pose, like getting ready to run in football. I always like that part of it. But this is my second to last stage of beating the game, guys. And I guess I'll see my time after I beat it and see what my time was. But this is the first subsequence boss. I always thought it was hard because you didn't hit him right. As you see, he has the ring of ice. You always got hit. Let's try and hit this. And like you see, also, each time you hit the sign, it gives you 100 points. So, you know, if you can sit there forever since your time limit disables. You can sit there forever and rack up your score if you wanted to. But I love, actually, when you beat subsequence bosses, you don't lose your shield. Which is always a neat little quirk. I guess I can't do that. Do your spin dash. Don't need it for this next part. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to cuss there. I always get that right there. It wasn't going fast enough. Of course, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try it one more time. Try not to use up a lot of time, but I want to get up there. There's another bonus ring that gives me another 50 rings up there, which really helps out in the end, believe it or not. There we go. Go up here, extra man. Check your side there. Usually they have bonus, so sometimes they don't. Go up here. Jump with it, get you higher instead of having to wait for it to bounce yourself. Alright, get back there. Like I said, more rings are better. So I love using supersonic on the bosses. I mean, how other way are you going to end a level in such a neat fashion? Oh shoot. I hate that. These ones on here ain't like Sonic 1. They slow you down if you try to speed up them. Which I didn't need that much force anyway. Ah, another part I hate. You don't really need to go that far on this one, because it does a double loop, so it's not really necessary. Ah, damn it. Sorry. Pardon my French. There we go. Way to go, Sonic. Way to be a pal. Now I just got another 50 rings. And like I said, this stage ain't too bad. This last one I'm getting ready to do in the next round is actually, it's not really all hard. It's just, it's complicated. And it's real easy to lose rings in this last one too. Okay, 54 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm hoping to let me download this. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I started this as soon as I got home. It was like 1:30. Well, no, wait a minute. Sorry, I didn't start it till after. My bad. I was like, I didn't play this game for 3 hours. I've only been recording for 55 minutes. Okay, another neat little glitch. Stand here between the lights. Keep your spin dash going. It's going to take a little bit, but go ahead and okay, that's the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. We got it going now. And they go there for like 4 or 5 minutes. As you can see, my score keeps going up. I hope you can see the video quality. But eventually your score gets up to the 10,000 range when you're hitting them. I think it should be this next enemy. And after you get to 10,000, eventually after, I think, it's every 50,000 you get an extra man. Which is really, if you have time to do that glitch, it's really convenient. Your first bonus ring, but you don't want to use Supersonic just yet. At least try and wait till you find a shield. Because that's your best bet in this game. Watch out for those buggers. They can really screw you up as well. I love how Bowser gets stuck right there. He never does make it in there. After all the years I played it, he never does. I'm sorry. I'm going to use Sonic because if I tried to jump over him, I would have lost everything. Like I said, as long as you got a good chunk of rings, it's okay to use Sonic or Supersonic. It helps out. And once you get a electric shield, you're pretty decent about gathering rings up. Zip this across here. Zip the next one across. More rings. More rings. Like I said, yep. Ooh, let's go down, but we don't want the water. Just the ring. And we backtrack. Pretty decent. I think almost every game I played, you gotta backtrack for something. Guaranteed on what it might be, but you always gotta backtrack. It's always happened to me since I've been playing. Backtrack up here. Another bonus ring. Let's see. Ah, dang it. Back over here. And it reappears. I always hated those things. Puts me there. More rings. Let's go ahead and go up here. Jump on the platform. Up here. There's a bunch of shortcuts in this game. There's always have been. Just as long as you know where they're at. Now the electric, like I said, every shield has their quirks. Your bubble keeps you invulnerable to drowning. Fire keeps you invincible to fire. And like I said before, I'm not for sure exactly, but I think your electric does keep you invincible to electric attacks. But like I said, it also brings any rings within your player's distance. It brings them to you. Pardon me. Sorry. Long day at work today. I work at McDonald's. Good old grill cook. Flip patties for a living right now. But anyway, back to the game. First step sequence boss here. I always like hitting him. No reason, just do. I love seeing him go crazy. He turns his head to the screen, and his mustache, he gets all freaked out. But I've always, every time I see him when he's going away in his little shuttle, I always like to hit him. Always have. Just have it, I guess. Okay, for subsistence, and I'm at an hour. I could probably done better if I went a little faster, but I'm an hour, exactly about an hour and 40 seconds into the game. So I'm gonna guess it takes probably the most, it's about an hour, maybe 10-15 minutes. Dang it, I'm gonna lose my shield. Bear with me, guys. This one was always a pain in the neck, because you have these certain enemies that can screw you up if you're not careful. Which I think one of them, those things right there with the arms that spin around. And the second one are these fire shooters that shoot out the fires from their mouth. And then those wheels right there can be a pain. Jump out here. Oh, how dare you. It's alright, we're gonna come back down here, retrack. Pause it this time before I lose everything again. Instead, run it out to here. Jump in here. Backtrack again. Come back up here. When you're doing here, be careful not to hit him, because he is a pain in the butt if you get hit by him. Swing across here, jump off, don't hit the spring. Wait for him to quit spitting his fire. And always be careful when you spin dash on short distances, because you're going to hit spots like this. Wait for his loop, a little too late on that one. Jump down, jump down, jump down. Those guys were always a pain. I'm sorry if I'm going slow, but I get real cautious. What you want to do here is run. If you spin dash and you land on top of those, you're going to lose your rings. Which I always thought was a pain, because you can't spin dash up that and land in this tube. You're going to hit those boxes. Wait for his fire. Go ahead and jump. Don't go this way just yet. There's actually a spot over here, up over here. Jump on top of him. Get your rings. I don't want to use supersonic just yet. I want to be at least in the 150 rings range on my rings, because it still takes a little while to get to Robotnik on this last spot. Jump up and over him. And you have another spot there. Go ahead and hit this spring. It ain't bad. And of course, Tails hit that one for you. Oh shoot, I meant to check. I don't know if there was a bonus zone up there. Go down here. Nothing up there. Watch this guy as usual. And just kind of be cautious on how you advance up here. Just like that. Another fire spitter. And like I said, they suck, because they hit you right when you least expect it. Wait a minute. Go back. I think there's another. Yep. Another bonus ring in there. Like I said, you want to be at least in the 150 ring range of rings before you decide to use supersonic, which is about here, because the last boss of this stage is actually coming up right now. Well, not right now, but here soon. And you want to get a pretty good amount of rings, because and if you go back up, oh, that's alright. That's clearly alright. Best thing about this, if you want to cancel out your supersonic for any strange reason, because you didn't want to use it yet, find a flagpole. And I'll show you. See? Cancels out your supersonic. But I guess jump up here. You can jump up on his platform. Just be careful on how you jump. Go ahead and use supersonic. Once you lose your and this takes about like 20 to 30 seconds to get through this part. Yeah, go ahead and punch me. See what happens? Okay, sorry about the interference, guys. I guess I'm getting some kind of signal or a text message trying to come through. Because, yeah, I'm using my cell phone. It's the only basic camera I have that works with the computer. I tried my webcam with my PS3. It wouldn't find any kind of software for it. And usually my brother records for me. And he usually helps me with my Castlevania playthroughs. But he's in bed right now. So, what can you do? And, of course, all you can do is really just stand there. Robotnik does the rest. But, this next spot gets tricky. You have to be careful on how you hit him. If you hit him, if you get caught anywhere in his hands, he'll grab you, bring you across the screen, and slam you. And that knocks the rings out of you, which can really suck. So just kind of take your time with them. Don't be in a hurry. Because like I said, if you have 100 plus rings by the time you start this battle fight, you're not going to be hurting any. So don't be in a hurry. Just watch him and time your attacks. He's going to come through his motion again. Hit him. Wait for him again. Oh, dang it. Like so. You jump into his hand. You lose all your rings plus your supersonic ability. But that's what you want to wait for, is for him to go across the screen. And don't hit his spikes either. Grab any rings that you have bouncing across the stage, because they count. Everyone counts. And that was my last attack. And I'm not going to record the credits, but I'll get the ending for you guys. I always love the endings to the Sonic games. Best thing I like, though, Sonic 1, if you did your debug mode, up C, down C, left C, right C, title screen, you do debug mode, and you pretty much turn into an item, give yourself 50 rings, go to the end, do your bonus zone. If you got all the emeralds, which just made the ending better, but you basically just turn into an item, go to the end. But anyway, what I'm getting at, when you beat the game with debug mode on, you could turn Sonic at the end on the credits. You could turn him into an debug item and move him yourself. And when you got him to the game, you could actually control him in the last sequence of the game on that video. But anyway, this is DGL Bowser. I want to thank you guys for viewing. This was my Sonic 3 playthrough, and it took me an hour and 5 minutes to complete. I hope you guys enjoy. This will be on YouTube shortly. Thank you guys very much. Peace out.